kickoff team is on the field, and we're ready to get this one underway. On the run from inside his own 5. Didn't find any crease in that kickoff coverage, and he'll be stopped at the 17. This wide receiver matchup is one that we've been waiting to see. You have two guys on either side, Jesse, who are really going to make the secondaries nervous.
Oh, they should, because these guys can take the top off of defense. You've got two very dynamic individuals playing on each offense, and if I'm playing quarterback in this game for either team, I am going to take my shots and give my guy an opportunity, because both of these guys, David, have proven they can make circus-level catches.
I mean, when they're not open, they're open. I mean, they can make the dynamic catches, the contested catches. They have the speed. They are two of the best playmakers in all of the country. So whenever an offense has the football today, you're going to like the show.
That's what's so scary about this offense. They've got guys in the perimeter that can change the game in one single play, and you saw it right there. Too much speed on the perimeter to create that explosive play.
They've crossed midfield at the 45 with a 1st and 10. Motion from the back. Back to throw, it's Burrow. And he tried to string out that run, but there was nowhere to turn it upfield, and he's forced out of bounds for a loss. They'll go to work in the air on 2nd down. Caught over the middle, it's Lovick. Snowed under by the defense. This crowd going to try to make life miserable for these guys. On 3rd and long, he's going to have to throw for it. Always a welcome play for the defense as they get a sack at the 47.
Pretty nice as a defense, right? When you can go nickel, put 5 DBs on the field and not have to blitz anyone, trusting your front 4 to get the job done on 3rd down, and they do it right there, getting the sack.
They bring the punter onto the field now. They'll have to punt for the first time this afternoon. And nobody able to field that punt as it rolls out of bounds. Guys, if you listen closely, I think you can hear the jawing going already between this cornerback and wide receiver. What a matchup, Jesse, it's going to be between those two.
You know, so many people have already been talking about this individual one-on-one matchup, David, and it's going to be happening out on an island all game long. The receiver's got speed, he's got game-breaking ability, catching the football, can climb the ladder. He's going up against one of the best shutdown corners in the game. I cannot wait to watch this.
Yeah, and he's got the speed to stay with him and the instincts, and he's been so great out wide in every game. This is a huge test. This is a Sunday test. Two NFL guys going at it to see who's going to take home the prize.
Lost one deep down the right side. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. And after that, best thing you can do, hunt it away. Here comes the special teams. Working his way on the return up to the 40-yard line before he's stopped. Let's see what this offense has dialed up this time. They'll leave it with him. They'll knock him down for a loss of a couple. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. Looking downfield, it's Burrow. Quick completion on the out route. They make the stop, but not before he takes a chunk out of what they need to move the sticks. Rides to the back and leaves it on the option. Nice job to pick up the 1st down, and they'll spot it at the 42. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. They'll move the tight end. Off the play fake on 1st down, wants to throw. He's brought down, but he went backwards after that completion, not the way they had it drawn up. What will they dial up on 2nd and a long way to go? Back to pass. Grabbed behind the line, it's Gibbs. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage. Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. He tosses one high and deep down the left side. And that one's incomplete. They weren't just trying to move the chains. They were trying to move the scoreboard. Instead, it's fourth down. Punt is in the air. Not going to get a chance to field that one, and the punt will bounce out of bounds. Out comes the offense as they get set to take over. Off the play fake. Caught in the backfield, it's Avery. And maybe he'll get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that. Behind the chains now on second and long. Motion from the wide receiver. Second down, they'll go to the air. Fires deep on the run. Makes the catch down the right side. And the big gain, and they've got it on the 46.
And the quarterback knew exactly where he wanted to go with the football, had time, spins the ball deep. Nice job by this offense, understanding what the defense is giving them and creating an explosive play.
They were backed up, and then suddenly they weren't. They've got it 1st and 10 now inside the 50. From the shotgun, they'll run it. And he's able to shed one tackle and pick up pretty good yardage. Good spot after that 7-yard pickup on first down. It's 2nd and 3. To throw, it's Rodgers. Fires to the right. And that pass will be jarred loose on 2nd down. That brings up 3rd down. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This feels like 4-down territory, 3rd and short from the 40. They'll try to get the first through the air. Sends it downfield. And he's in for the score. Touchdown.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, Dave. And listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
And the PAT makes it 7-0. A very efficient 5-play scoring drive. They're set to kick it off. You think this crowd's going to get loud when their defense comes on the field? He'll bring it back from inside his 5. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. And the offense heads out onto the field to get the drive started. Rides the back and leaves it. And there was nowhere to go, just stopped in his tracks in the backfield. After getting knocked back to open this drive, it's 2nd and 12. And he really needed to hold on to that one, but it was not loose, and 3rd down is coming. They'll run this play from the pistol. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. And they can't hook up on the big play, and that brings up a 4th down. The punt team makes its way onto the field. They'll look to pin him deep. Hauls it in at the 40. And the punt team gets down there and gets the return man on the ground. See if they can turn this drive into points. They've got it 1st and 10 at the 50. Use the play fake, now to throw. Looking down the middle. Got his man downfield. They are finding soft spots in this defense. He's got it down to the 25.
Well, and a nice job working the middle of the field. I think it's so important to keep defenses honest, and you can't just dink and dunk outside. You got to work the middle. Great job finding this wide receiver over the middle of the field.
They'll snap it from the 25 here on 1st down. Off play action. It's complete. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion.
Everybody holds their breath when this guy has the ball. On defense now, you got to stop the bleeding because you're allowing one of the best at his position in the sport of college football. Now have back-to-back catches. You better be anticipating this offense going back to him again right here.
Back to throw, it's Rodgers. He wants it all. And he's got it in the end zone. quick strike touchdown comes out and jump-starts the offense.
And man, we see this in college football, so much explosiveness and firepower, and we get high-scoring game after high-scoring game, and it looks like we're on pace for one of those right now.
Lining up to tack one more onto that lead. And the extra point makes it 14-0. Quick strike offense on that three-play scoring drive. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. He'll bring it out. It's Avery. He's brought down at the 16. Would have been much better off to take the touchback. We'll see the offense make its way onto the field here, hoping for a successful drive. Grabbed in the middle, it's Schultz. They stop him just short of the first down, but it will be 2nd and inches coming up. Keeping it on the ground with the single back. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. They are dialed in on this drive, a couple of chunk plays, and now they'll snap it on first down. They'll ride the hot hand. Stuffed almost in his tracks, but strong enough to pick up one to the 35. Didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. Looking for space. It's Gibbs. Pretty good effort on that one to work his way up to the 42. Come to the line at the 42, facing a 3rd and short. Just a short pass to the tight end. That'll be enough for the first down, and they'll mark it at the 48. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. He'll keep it himself. There he goes. He has the first and still on his feet. All down, but he has enough to move the chains. Off the play fake on first down to throw. And it's incomplete. If you're going to take a hit like that, you might as well hang on to the ball. They'll be able to get off one more play before quarter's end. Power football with the run. They'll make the stop behind the line of scrimmage, and that'll bring us to the end of the first quarter. Just about ready to get things started here in the second. We'll see if they continue to flex that muscle. Well, this offense had a little extra time to think about it. Let's see what they have on third down. Quickly out to the tight end. And he was able to shed a tackle and pick up the first down before they finally get him on the ground. They'll send the back in motion. To the air, it's Burrow. Quickly to the tight end. And they pick up just a few on that completion. Backed up now, here's 2nd and long. Pulls and throws off the RPO. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Pressure all over the quarterback, and down he goes at the 24.
I love that play by the defense there. Hanging back, watching the QB's eyes. Great job in coverage on the back end, and then rallying to him when he decided to go try and run for it himself. Now this defense is set up 4th.
And on 4th down, here comes the field goal unit. This crowd trying to do its part to get inside the kicker's head. It's good. Easy call for the refs. Now the lead is down to 11.
And you want a touchdown and you want to be aggressive, but man, right down the middle, that obviously gives me some confidence down the road that I can trust this guy.
They'll kick it away after putting up a field goal on that last drive. And it'll be a touchback. The ball will come out to the 25-yard line. Here comes the offense onto the field again. wasting no time throwing on this drive. He's got an open man. That's a kind of play that can really get you going as they have a first down at the 43. Big chunk play to start this drive. Now they'll really try to take it to this defense. That's caught. It's Avery.
One of the things you love about this running back is not only can he run between the tackles, but he's also a weapon in this offense catching the football.
Trying play action. Got his man. Brought down at the 38. It's a pickup of 10 and a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Fires to the tight end. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Second down coming up. From the gun, they'll try to impose their will. Defense there to make the stop after a pickup of 2 to the 30. This is the type of play that decides games. Are you tough enough to convert third and short from the 30? He did not make it. A stone wall on third down. Now on fourth down, they'll settle for a field goal try. And he'll have to find the line and generate some power. A 46-yarder from the left. And the try is no good. After the miss, still an 11-point game, guys.
And sometimes I just feel like fourth down, man, just go for it every time. Like the field goal miss-make rate. And listen, kickers have improved the last couple of years, but you left some points off the scoreboard there.
Leaves it with the back. Couldn't find a lane. A pickup of 1 to the 31. After picking up a couple at 2nd and 8. Back to throw, it's Burrow. Looking left. Missed his receiver there, it's incomplete. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise, backing this defense on third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Got it in the middle, it's Sutton. So important to convert these third downs, and they get it done. They'll have it at the 42.
Well, we know this guy is special, and because of that, his quarterback is looking to him on critical down and distances. There on that third down.
Turning it on! Nice pickup there. Gets him the first down and sets him up at the 45-yard line.
First down, physicality wins football games. Being able to run the football and create balance. And right here, just choose up another first down. Gives you another chance to maybe continue to run the football.
And I feel like this guy, too, is just an explosive play waiting to happen. His vision, his quickness, and he's got a burst. If you give this guy just a crease, he's going to hit it. Right now, he's doing some damage on this defense.
And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And the offense has a little bit of success, and what do? They push that turbo button right back on the line, ready to run another play.
Finds his tight end. Tackle is made at the 33. It's about a 5-yard pickup, and that'll be enough for a first down. These routes have some reads and adaptability built in, and the big fella found that cushion and made the play.
Man, it's so awesome how much offenses have evolved. They know exactly what they're getting, where to sit down, quarterback, tight end, on the same page, gets the first down.
Got it behind the line. It's Avery. They stop him almost immediately. Short gain there, and still a little ground to cover to pick up the first.
Man, this guy's going to need some water when he gets to the sidelines. They've been putting him to work on this drive, right? We've seen him toting the rock with success. Now you're seeing him get involved in the passing game, too. They are highlighting his versatility here on this drive.
Yeah, and you see the wide receiver. He's got to push up field, make it look like he's going deep, but does a really good job sitting down on that curl, catching the ball, and then as soon as you catch that thing on that curl route, get upfield, get positive yards. Nice route by that wide receiver.
Finally, this offense starting to shake the cobwebs and get things moving. It's 1st and 10. And he has had a long day at the office, not to mention the backfield, as the defense has been all over him. Back in motion, try to clear the picture. Quick toss. He's tackled right at the 10-yard line, and they're trying to cash in on this drive. Not a lot of ground to cover and not much to defend. A big third down in the red zone. He's He's got it. And the defense settled in to stop that one for a short gain. They'll play it safe and try for 3. This whole play is going to see if this kicker can operate in a sea of noise. Oh, and the attempt is no good. After the missed field goal, still down by 11.
And that's just the chip shot. That's just a field goal they got to make, guys.
And now this offense will take the field again. Scanning the field, it's Rodgers. Makes the grab.
And quarterback dropping back, understanding. I'm getting zone coverage. All I got to do is be a little bit patient, manipulate that defense a little bit. My wide receiver runs that drag, and I get the field.
Breaks into the open. And he gets it up to the 36. It'll be a first down. They moved the chains on the ground last time. Let's see if they try to hit him up top. They go to the draw. You want to make sure to maximize those types of runs, and he gets it out to the 41. Halfway there on first down, it's 2nd and 5. Wants to go up top. And the quarterback is toast back at the 35.
This is a good sign for this defense. The rate they were going, not touching the quarterback, him already having 2 touchdown passes in the first half, this was not going to be a fun football game to watch. Now they're turning the tide a little bit, getting a little bit of pressure, getting a sack.
Now a lot of work to do to move the chains, keep this drive alive after that earlier sack. Trying to move the sticks on 3rd down through the air. And the pressure is coming in, and they get him again.
3rd and long situation, we're bringing an extra DB on the field, and we're telling our front guys to pin your ears back and go get the QB, and they get the job done.
Down to 2 minutes before the half, and they'll take the timeout and see if they can add a little more before the break. And here comes the punt team. This will be the 2nd time they've had to kick it away. No return coming here as he signals for the fair catch and makes it right around the 30-yard line. They take over late in the half, enough time to put together a drive. They're going to throw it to start the drive. Oh, they're after him. Hit hard as he released the ball on that first down pass, and it never had a chance. They're dealing with a 2nd and long. Back to pass, it's Burrow. Wide open downfield. Gets it to the 46-yard line. First down for this offense. Clock stops momentarily for the first down. They'll hurry to the line. Looking to throw on first down. Catch in the middle, it's Schultz. They make the stop, trying to pick up just a little bit at a time to get to that first down marker. Wants to fire on 2nd down. Pressure. Good job to toss that ball out of bounds and avoid the loss. They'll snap it from the 48 on 3rd and short. Just keep slinging it. He couldn't find anywhere to go, and now it's 4th down. Referee signals timeout. It's the defense wanting to make sure that they have everything just right with a big play coming. Punt is in the air on 4th down. He'll make the fair catch at the 13, and they will have less than favorable field position here. To the ground with the back. Good pickup on that play. It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Looking to fire. Caught near the sticks. It's Stevenson. Inside the 30, down to the 29. Time is running short here in the first half. Last completion moved the sticks in. Let's see if they try it again. To the air on first down. Got it in the middle, it's Johnson. Gets it inside the 40, brought down at the 39, and they can't stop the clock. The offense uses a timeout to stop the clock, and they'll get a quick breather. Looking to throw, it's Rodgers. Firing to the right, complete. The offense burns its third and final timeout of the half. Just a few seconds remaining here as they try to put something up before halftime. Back to pass on second down. Under fire. Nowhere close on that one as he got drilled trying to deliver the football, and now they face third down. From the gun, wants to pass. Pocket breaking down. And he is sacked as the defense adds a little emphasis to wrap up this first half. That's going to wrap up the first half here, and now we join Kevin with the halftime update.
All right, guys, thanks. Looks like we've had ourselves a very enjoyable first half so far. And there's no more fitting place to begin than with this stud receiver and how he's dominated the first half. Some guys have the ability to elude and evade. This young man is a true three-level threat. Short passes, the intermediate game, and then the deep ball, he is a problem. And I don't think this defense has the solution. And on that note, time to throw it back to our guys at the stadium.
He'll put toe to leather and get this second half started. Fielded in the end zone, it's Avery. Not nearly as much as he'd hoped when he brought it out of the end zone. He'll be stopped at the 15. Keeping it on the ground to open the second half. Danced his way through traffic, pick up a 4 to the 19. After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Looking to pass, it's Rodgers. He wants to go deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Going for broke on second down, but third down's coming up. Trying to pick up a first down. 3rd and long, and he'll try to throw for it. And that's incomplete. A defender all over him. Knocked the ball to the ground. 4th down coming up. So no dice on 3rd down, and they'll punt it away on 4th. Here's the return. The solid return there offsets some of the punt yardage and really sets up this offense nicely. They'll come out on this drive and let it rip. Grabbed over the middle at Schultz. Tackled almost immediately. They're well short of the first down. Look, you can't take away everything, right? So you give them that and rally and make a solid tackle.
Yeah, and a lot of times in zone coverage, I like when I can get all the eyes on the quarterback. I like when I can see the routes and see him develop in the middle. And you could tell they had keys on the tight end. He wasn't going anywhere after he caught that football.
A famous writer once said, most men lead lives of quiet desperation. Here is a desperate move, going for it on 4th down, trailing by double figures. They make the stop, but he'll have enough yardage for a first down. You're in plus territory, no desire to give the football back. Maybe the punt doesn't even work out. They go for it, and it works out well.
So I wonder if you go tempo here, too, now that you just picked up that first down. Don't let the defense sub. A lot of these guys now have been on the field for a little while. See if you can catch them off guard here and try and take advantage of how tired they are.
That, friends, is a busted play. Incomplete. If every journey begins with a step, this offense needs to step into a 3rd down conversion and then try to turn it into some scores, and fast. Catch in the middle, it's Avery. They are on the move as they pick up the first down. They'll spot it at the 28. Looking to push the pace with the no-huddle.
Offenses love the explosive plays through the air, pushing the ball down the field. And look at this. Sometimes it creates some momentum, and you want to capitalize. So you go get on the ball and get ready to run some no-huddle.
Defense holds their ground. Pickup of a yard. It's at the 26. Man down on the play as the officials take a break to let him be checked out. Picked up 2 yards on that last one. They need 8 on second down. To the air, it's Burrow. Fires to the tight end. They'll get it down to the 10-yard line on that completion. In search of their first touchdown of the game, they are on the move with a 1st and 10. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And he's swallowed up at the line of scrimmage by the big defensive tackle. Give to the running back. And the defense makes the tackle, but not before he gets down to the 2. Boy, they love to move the sticks here and take a shot at it on 1st and goal. On 3rd and short, they'll try to pick it up on the ground here. Knocked down in the backfield, and that'll bring up 4th down. And they'll send out the kicker to try a field goal. He splits the uprights and puts 3 on the board. That'll make it a 1-possession game. The lead is 8.
And that's not the way they wanted to end the drive, but nice job being ready and your field goal kicker coming through and putting 3 points on the board.
After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for more running room, but none to be found as he stopped at the 23. Here comes the offense back onto the field. Coming out on 1st down with the play fake. Got him downfield. He's going to be out of bounds, but not before he gets it to midfield.
Man, this offense is so dangerous, Reese. They've got dudes all over the field that can make plays. There's a big gainer in the pass game.
You get a chunk of yards like that, now the defense is really on its heels. That's quite a start to a drive, and now they'll snap it from midfield. Back to pass, it's Rodgers. Got his man quickly. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. Short completion last play. Let's see if they throw it again. Safe little shovel pass. Didn't pick up a lot there, moved it forward just a few. Looking to pick up a 1st down on 3rd and short from the 43. From the gun, wants to pass. It's complete on the right side. 3rd down conversions are huge, and they've got one, and they're at the 35. They'll give it to the back. Got the 1st down and still on his feet. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Looking to throw on 1st down. Snagged in the middle. It's Stevenson. He makes the stop almost as soon as he catches it, and they're short of the 1st down. The play action fake. Caught over the middle. It's Diggs. The tackle is made, but he's got it 1st and goal from the 6. They'll try to get it in with the run. He bullies his way all the way down to the 5-yard line. 2nd and goal for this offense.
Brings up 2nd and goal.
Back to pass. Trying to bull his way out. They'll mark him down at the 2. The excellent execution on that throw and catch.
Brings up 3rd and goal.
Turning to the running game here on 3rd and goal. Stopped in the backfield, and this defense has forced him into 4th down. Now looks as if they'll settle for the field goal try. And this ought to be a chip shot from about 20 yards out. Never a doubt. Right down the middle. And now the lead is even bigger.
Man, so many more times we're going to say, go for it, be aggressive. Nice to have a guy you can depend on, and you know you're putting 3 on the board. Nice kick, nice job.
So after putting 3 on the board, the kickoff team is out there ready to boot it away. Fielded in the end zone. It's Avery. That's the kind of mistake that throws off your game plan. Come out in the end zone, and you're stopped at the 8. Looking for space. It's Avery. Pushes ahead for a couple. They'll mark it at the 10. The roar of the crowd trying to fuel this defense to keep them pinned in their own end. Looking downfield. It's Burrow. Gets it out quickly. They knock him down, but he's got enough to get it across the line and pick up the first down. Use the play fake, now to throw. Grabbed in the middle, it's Schultz. That's a really good tackle there, giving up some size and still making the play. Quarterback on the keeper. Got the first down, looking for more. All down, but he has enough to move the chains.
Well, the defense did a pretty good job that time on the option play of having someone dedicating themselves to the quarterback to get him down. Not enough to stop the offense from picking up the first down, though. The defense really needs to be keyed in on this because they're going to see this option play more and more as this game goes on.
Pulls it in. It's Gibbs. And how about the efficiency on that one? It'll bring up 2nd and 4. Wants to go up top. Got it in the middle. It's Lovick. And they'll stop him just short of the first down, just inches away from moving the sticks. Searching forward on the sneak. Coming through that 3rd down conversion, and they'll mark it at the 43. So they move the sticks on the run. Let's see what they do with this one. Rides the back on the option. The give. Not much to show for it. This defense has kept them bottled up all day. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. And the pass is incomplete, charged loose by the hit. Time for one more snap before the end of the quarter. On 3rd down, he'll try to pick it up through the air. Catch in the middle, it's Sutton. What a play by this defense, and they stop him short. It'll be 4th down. And you want to talk about his favorite receiver, it might be everybody, based on the number of guys getting touches and a chance to show off their hands in the passing game. 1 quarter to go, and might we have the makings of a classic 4th quarter finish. They bring the punter onto the field now. They may have to pay him overtime. He's punting for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. And now the offense will come onto the field again. The give on the option. Oh, he's got some space. Out to the 35-yard line and a little extra breathing room with that 15-yard pickup. Might as well give it to him again. And 45 on his way. An explosive play in the running game as he's got the first down. Now they'll run the draw. And that's a very productive first down play and bringing up 2nd and 3. Using his legs, it's Avery. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Ball just inside the 40 at the 39. It's 3rd and short. They'll try to pick it up on the ground. Putting together a real scoring threat here as they pick up the first down at the 36. And this will be incomplete. A big hit there forces 2nd down. Couldn't make the connection last time. Let's see if they throw it again. Now the play fake. Got the back over the middle.
You see a lot of offenses late in the football game with the lead get conservative. I like they didn't. Like, they trusted the passing game. You're going to get looks that you know what they are. Defense has to be aggressive. You know, they have to be aggressive because they're down. They've got to get to the quarterback. They've got to get stops. Nice job throwing the football there.
Now on 4th down, they'll send out the field goal unit. Absolutely perfect. And that will extend their lead even further.
I really like the decision by this offense because now they got to score 2 touchdowns. Time is not on their side. I can stay very, very conservative. Use that clock. I like the decision by this offense.
He'll bring it out. It's Fields. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. And the offense takes over to dip into its bag of ball plays. Gives it on the option. Crosses the 30. Still on his feet at the 45. There he goes to the right. The 10. And no one is going to catch him. Cruises into the end zone for a touchdown. What an explosive eruption into the end zone by this running back.
And this back does it a lot. That he makes big plays. When you can make big plays like this, it makes everybody's job easier. Oh, we can play action. Oh, we can throw it. But it starts with the run game, and this guy's setting everything up.
He'll try to tack on one more. And the PAT will draw them 1 point closer. If only it were always this easy for the offensive coordinators. One play, big chunk yardage, put points on the board just like that. He'll bring it out. It's Avery. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. So, guys, we'll see this offense again. Pulled and fired complete. Now they've got even more breathing room out to the 31 and a fresh set of downs. First down for this offense. Trying to seal the edge on the right. He's going to lose a yard on that one. After losing a couple on that last play, here's 2nd and 12. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Quickly complete. Nice gain on that play, but leaves it a little short of the first down. Now on 3rd down for this offense. From the gun, wants to pass. Quick strike complete. And he's to the 48-yard line. That'll be good enough for a first down. After picking up a couple of first downs already on this drive, they'll snap it from close to midfield. Fires to the big fella. And good coverage by the defense, just a short gain. Now on 2nd down, they want to keep moving forward and keep that clock churning. And he's almost to that first down marker there, saying he's a little bit short. They might want to bring out the sticks and measure, but it looks as if he'll be just short of the first down. He'll sneak and try to surge forward. Drag down, but they'll move the sticks for a first down. Looking downfield on first down. Complete to the left. Brought down just outside the red zone. He moves the chains. It's at the 22. Running back searching for a hole. Able to scrounge 3 yards out of that one somehow. It's 2nd and 7. And this will be the 9th play of the drive. 2nd down, they'll go to the air. Here comes the heat. Just gets rid of it before the heat. Didn't have much of a choice there, but to get rid of it. They've made clutch, tough plays on this drive on 3rd down. They need one more on 3rd and 7. Snagged in the end zone. Velcro on the hands, and it's a touchdown.
I like the aggressive play calling by the offensive coordinator on that drive as well. There are a lot of coaches that would have played it very conservative, very close to the vest, run the ball, and punt it away, count on your defense. Not this guy. He was going to take some shots, count on his own guys to get it done, and now with that touchdown late, they've got a 2-possession lead.
And the extra point is true, and they have a 2-touchdown lead, up 14 in the 4th. Kickoff unit on the field, and this defense will be called on to protect this lead. And he takes this from inside the 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. All right, guys, so here's the offense back on the field again. Off the play fake on first down to throw. Works the middle of the field. To the 43-yard line and a first down for this offense.
This is a fun spot to be in defensively. Like, It's late in the football game. You know they're passing the football because you're up a couple of scores. You pin your ears back. You try to get to the quarterback. Play smart. Make sure you rally to the football tackle and don't give up the big plays.
They'll run play action. Got his man on the right. Big pickup on that one. They'll mark him out at the 40. They'll put it in play from the 41 on first down. Leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Got 6 on first down. Now a lot of options on 2nd and 4. To the air. It's Burrow.
Man, it's easy to call plays when you're getting 5 or 6 yards a pop on the ground. Like, why would I get complicated? Why would I get complex? Like, up front right now, this group just win, fall forward, get that good gain, stay ahead of the sticks, don't have to get in bad situations. This defense better respond, or else I'll do that all the way down the field.
Shoved out of bounds. They'll mark him down at the 15-yard line, and this offense is doing work. Wide receiver going in motion. Now from inside the red zone. Got it in the middle. It's Sutton. That completion gets them inside the 10, and the defense is running out of room to defend. To the air on 2nd down. And that's going to be incomplete. A lot of contact on the play, but no flags. It'll be 3rd down. They'd love to pick up this 3rd down and get a fresh set with 1st and goal. Wants to throw it. He gets it all the way down to the 5-yard line, and that's where they'll have it 1st and goal. Looking to throw. And the pressure gets him back at the 8-yard line.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to bow up. Nice job on 1st down stopping them. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
Defense rolls up deep in its own end on that last play. Now a 2nd and long coming. Caught in the backfield, it's Avery. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. If they can get it into the end zone here, they can really turn up the heat in this one. Open in the end zone. He's got it. Touchdown. Well, if the momentum hadn't shifted before, it certainly has now.
It has, and now you got some game pressure, right? That's beautiful. Now the defense comes out, get you a stop, get aggressive, but the offense a little bit of pressure now because they know if the ball goes back to the other side, they could lose this ball game.
Getting set for the point after. And with the extra point, every little bit counts as they get closer. The kickoff unit is out there, and boy, did that last drive quiet this crowd. Here he comes from inside his own 5. Nice job by the kickoff team. Everybody stayed in their lanes, and they'll stop him at the 16. Now, this defense is going to have to sell out to stop the run and try to get the ball back one last time. They'll try to keep this clock moving on the ground. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. 8-yard pickup on 1st down leaves them with 2nd and short. He'll pull it on the read. He's going to lose a yard on that one. The clock winds down to the 2-minute timeout, and this offense will try to drain away the time and secure the victory. Dropping back, it's Rodgers. Pucks it out of the air. Defense uses a timeout quickly, trying to get that ball back and preserve time for their offense. It'll be 1st and 10 from the 30. Gives it on the option. Not a whole lot of room there. 3 yards maybe, 2nd and 7. We've got a timeout on the field, a tight game in the 4th, and the Brain Trust will go to work. Rides the back and leaves it on the option. This junior making his presence felt and making the stop after a short gain. Offense breaks the huddle. It's 3rd down. Off the play fake. Grabbed over the middle. It's Johnson. He's got enough for the first down, and that ought to do it. They ought to be able to run out the clock from here. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. This drive's been productive so far. Already picked up a couple of first downs, now out close to midfield.